same thing.
That story may have traumatized me.
The vagina glue story?
Yeah.
I was floundering. I lost everything.
Just trying a way to turn the heat up a little bit.
Okay, we're back, universe. Let's get this started.
Hello, universe. Welcome to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark.
Welcome back, universe, to Off the Rails bonus episode 40, our first ever 40th bonus episode. Hey, and I forgot to do this in the first one, but if you're looking to buy or sell a home, maybe you're interested in a career in real estate, email Roy at cbhsr.com, or give him a call, 414-235-0763. They'd love to be your go-to for all your real estate needs. And in the studio joining us, Michael and myself is going to be right-hand Ron the Hammer Purtee.
And I'm not on the couch.
You're not on the couch today.
So go fuck yourself, not you. You know who that's directed at.
Yeah. Well, your toe must be feeling a little better then.
Oh, my toe is, my other foot hurts, but I'm going to tough it out because I'm a fucking professional.
There you go. All right, what are we going to be talking about today? A lot of stuff. We're going to start with a sex robot update, Molly.
Woo!
No way.
It is predicted that humans won't be able to live without sex robots because they will become as important as phones in the near future.
I'm already in. I'm a big fan of the movie Cherry 2000.
Yeah?
Yep, there you go. Watch Cherry 2000. You'll see what we're in for, folks.
I have not seen...
Important as phones because they do other things?
Because the way they're talking about dating is going to happen in the future is people are going to become more and more selfish because when you're in a relationship, it requires compromise.
Okay.
And you don't have to have any sort of compromise with the sex robot.
It's kind of like that, what was that Joaquin Phoenix movie? It was
Her? Yeah.
Same type thing.
So you don't have to go to her parents' house or bullshit around or do all the crap just to get laid. You can just open the closet door and turn on your sex robot and then go do whatever you want.
You can do that for free, though.
Yeah, but then you're going to have a sexy looking sex robot that I will get you a picture of in a minute here. Here you go. Now, you don't want to meet her parents.
No, I really don't, because they'll probably still be pissed about Hiroshima.
Probably.
Wow.
Or sending over Daniel's son to knock one up and leave.
Right? I mean, granted, they're getting even with us about, with the PlayStations and everything. I'm waiting for them to just all explode. Yep.
So now you can pick the personality you want. They're never in a bad mood. They never say no, even though they are programming them to not do anything without their consent.
I can't wait for the Me Too movement for sex robots.
Oh, for all their rights?
It's coming.
Yep.
So what happens when it does say no? So if it's programmed to be...
What if you program it to say no? Because that's your thing.
Like you have a rape fantasy?
Yeah. Ron, if you can imagine it, somebody has it.
I mean, if you're paying for it, come on, you got to get what you want, right?
I suppose.
Yeah, if I got a $20,000 sex robot and it's saying no to me.
I mean, 20 grand. I mean, what is a jar of Vaseline and free porn on Pornhub cost?
Well, here's the thing, though, is if a sex robot says no, it's like you're getting the full experience, because for years I had to beg for pussy. So, I mean, it's and I still never got it. I mean, no matter how much I begged. You
don't get any of that podcasting groupie poontang thrown your way?
No, never. It's usually like everybody's always like into Vic or a Missy, and it's like the host, the guy the show is named after, is sitting over here with dry dick.
So when I see the sex robot, I see a guy named Cletus sitting somewhere in middle Nebraska, and the thing says no to him. And what does he do? He beats it up. So going back to the Me Too movement, I mean, does that mean he gets arrested for beating up a sex robot?
Well, she could also be a Packer fan's wife robot.
Oh,
and then they lose.
Lose to the Bears.
Like, God damn it, Aaron Rodgers didn't throw a good pitch. Bitch.
Oh. I mean, does the skin on it, does it actually turn like a black and blue eye? I mean, is it that real life?
Probably. I mean, does she get like internal bleeding when he kicks her in the stomach while she's down, or
Is it programmed to have battered wife syndrome? That's what I want to know. Where it talks to the other sex robots and it says, he's really
Sex
a good
robot's
he's
really clumsy.
He's really a good guy. I know he can change. I think I'm going to stick around.
is there going to be like a battered sex robot center?
Yeah,
this is getting really dark really fast.
Yeah.
That's why we brought Ron Purtee on.
I mean, did they just turn off their they connect to the internet through their microchip brains, and they have like support groups where they talk about their encounters with their battered husbands.
We say all this in jest, but what's going to end up happening is going to be some Skynet shit, and sex robots are going to take over the planet, and you're going to be like, "Wow, you're going to kill me, aren't you?" I sure am, baby. And
do it. Do it. Kick me in the nuts. I don't care.
Just kill me while you're blowing me, please.
Nice night for a walk.
Hey, Wendy. And glory holes are the big winner in this pandemic. They have made a huge comeback, and public health officials are promoting them.
Helen has a dick delivery service, remember?
Oh, yeah. So it's an unlikely sexual renaissance during the pandemic.
So is this because of the divider in the stalls? It's promoting social
being
distancing?
creative with social distancing. So,
but you're still less than 6 feet away from the person. What if they sneeze over the divider?
well,
It
you
usually
risk.
goes all the way up to the top, and not that I know, but it usually goes all the way up to the top of the. Yeah, no, and it's funny because I've been social distancing with women for years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're way trendy.
I am. I'm such a hipster. I eat my pizza backwards before it gets cool.
So it limits face-to-face contact, but the risk is unclear. They said they found the virus in semen, but it's not established if it can be transmitted through semen yet.
That's why you shoot them all over their face.
There you go. So I got a story. Rich, a gay professional in his mid-50s, has been running a private glory hole out of his home for nearly 2 decades. Who runs one out of their home for 2 decades?
He's ahead of the game.
You must live near a rest stop.
But since the pandemic and safer sex recommendations, he sees his business growing. Now, is he do guys just come stick their dick in his house, or?
Well, but there's still an exchange. I'm assuming this is a for rent basis, right?
So
so there's still an exchange between the owner and the proprietor, or
You're occupying the space of
Yes.
the glory hole.
exactly right.
What happens on the other side, don't worry about.
But there's still an exchange of monies for services, I'm assuming.
Well, I mean, you imagine walking up to the glory hole and just seeing like, here's my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, so I don't have to touch any money. Now open your mouth, or stick your dick through the hole. Either way. Not that I know anything about this stuff.
And is he the only one on the other side? Are you basically just servicing him for and he's getting it for free?
Wendy
That's the
brings up
racket.
Wendy brings up and
Yep.
Wilson were
Had it through that's why he never wanted to see his face. I never want to see what you look like over
because
there,
he was
Wilson.
British and he had bad teeth.
Yes.
and lived in Iceland with shitty internet. But no,
That's right.
yeah.
Is that part of the thrill of a glory hole, though? You
Love
don't
you, Heather.
know what's going to be on the other side. It could be a dude.
And
It could be a chick,
Better not be.
but it could be.
My favorite thing at the old
If you're
porn
worried about
shop-
it, don't stick your dick in a hole.
at the old porn
She
shop
told me that
down-
yesterday.
At the old porn shop downtown, they were totally like lax on people jerking off in the booths
Better
watching
not
the
be.
movies,
But
and it'd be funny to see the homeless people
My
come in
favorite
to
thing
clean everything up.
At the old
If you're worried about it, don't stick your dick in a hole.
at the old porn
Oh,
shop.
we got
now-
somebody's-
The old porn shop downtown. They were totally like
I
lax.
get to hear myself talking about cleaning up cum.
And it'd be funny to see the homeless people come in to clean.
I think that's Heather's stream. Molly, help her fix that backstage. She's got to turn it down.
Poor Molly.
She knew what she was getting into when she signed up for this gig.
Well, you could say the same about a glory hole.
So they're calling glory holes clean and discreet.
I don't know about clean. After. Discreet, yeah.
I mean, is this like a whole new profession to go into since this is becoming more prevalent.
Buy stock in glory holes.
Could I see your resume as far as a glory hole
Good.
cleaner? You know, I mean, you've got to have a staff, right?
The other thing though is, what if a guy's not big enough to fit his dick through the glory hole?
There's
What
a
if
little
he's
wiggle
too
room.
big?
Well, what if he's too big, or what if he's too small?
Then you got to have different size holes, right? I mean,
Well,
you
I
have
mean,
like
if
size
you
calls are like
gotta
3 or
have
4.
something thick enough like this to fit, to keep yourself safe from the COVID, you're looking at about this big. I mean, what are they? I think I read something recently. The average male penis is like 5 3/4 inch big. So
Okay.
that's not leaving much to come
Jealous?
out of the end. Well, I am jealous, but I mean that's besides
All right.
the point. Hi,
Heather,
Heather, how
you're
are you
here.
doing?
You're here with Ron and Michael and myself and Molly.
Clearly plunged straight into it. Can you hear me and see me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can. We were having a little
I
bit of
really
audio.
apologize.
Do they have
I know
glory
this
holes in
sounds like-
Iceland?
Snow holes, maybe? I don't know. I think they just... Have you not seen that?
They're one-time use because they melt from the heat.
Exactly. Those poor trolls. You know, I mean, like we give them this mean name trolls, but you don't think about what they've been, subjected to. There's that scene in Veep when they're having like an international diplomatic incident with the like Finnish prime minister, and she's like, in Finland our politics is much more honest, and then the American replies, yeah, but in Finland you fuck snow. So like I think that's kind of the Nordic vibe. Basically. No, I'm really sorry. There is actually literally a blizzard happening right now. I'm sorry for being like the worst guest ever, but it is an actual blizzard.
It's September, right? In Iceland, it's not like December. You guys aren't that far ahead in the time zones, are you?
No, it just like there's this 2-week period of like beautiful weather, and the rest of the time it's shit, basically.
Okay.
Oh, fair
But
enough.
then you get the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights will come in like 2 months.
I thought Iceland was beautiful green. Like I didn't think it was.
Like the opposite of Greenland, like they were flip-flop.
Yeah, they should be the other way around. It is very lush, it's very pretty, but it does also like snow and rain a lot. Yeah.
See, I thought they initially named Iceland because they wanted people to stay away.
Yeah, they did. The Vikings
And
did.
Greenland was the
Reverse
ice.
marketing.
And then-
Hipster nationalism, basically.
And then Thor showed up with his hammer. And...
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Heather. Well, we got you here. I had so many
Hi.
stories for you. You left me
I'm
floundering
so
on the last episode, but that's okay. Texas lifts a tampon ban at the bar exam after complaints for discriminatory policy. So you've taken the bar exam.
Me.
Yes.
Not in America, actually. I'm
Okay,
qualified in the UK, and I will soon be in Australia, but I'm going to come to New York 2021 and take it there.
So
So, I know.
in Texas, they were not allowing women to leave with feminine hygiene products.
Oh, because they thought they might go to the room and
Cheat.
read
Or
their
have-
notes.
Yeah.
Second scroll style. Wasn't it like a Yoko Ono performance art where she pulled some notes out of her? I don't know. Like, I mean, the bar exam's a big deal. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you would hide those notes wherever you could if it would help you like get ahead.
So
Funny how we were just talking about head and glory holes, and there you go. See, it all comes around. It all comes around.
What if your vagina's glued shut? You kind of lost a place to hide the nose, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Well, you can
Um,
put them up your butt like a good drug mule.
well, how long does the bar exam take?
I think it varies state to state. You guys are American and I'm not, but I think it varies from state to state. But it's a lot. It's like a whole day, right? I've had friends who've done it who are
So-
still.
If you were
Trauma-
having a heavy flow day, you would need to change.
I think so. Or just wear a diaper like an astronaut.
There you
That's
go.
another good.
Or someone driving
Yeah.
cross
You
country.
see, you're ahead of the game. You should have told them.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like
don't let them out.
what does an old woman smell like? Depends.
Depends.
Yeah,
Smells like the bottom of a bird cage.
you would know that.
Yeah. All right. I'm so glad we finally got you back. We are going to
so
cover
sorry.
some space law. Don't worry. Every Playboy model I ever drifted to was from Iceland. So
I'll pass on the message to them. They're probably all married to their cousins now, but yeah.
so before we get into space law, tell us a little bit about why Egypt wants to kill you.
Oh no. Okay, that's actually is that on
I'll protect you here in Wisconsin.
Egypt doesn't. I'm not actually that big a deal. Egypt just wants to kill everyone. It's kind of
Oh, well, how did your
like
name
it's
come
like
up?
a trawler, or it's like scoop. I was there
Oh no.
Well, she is in Iceland, so she's frozen. It makes sense.
Are we losing you again?
Let it go.
Oh, she is the biggest dick tease interview I've ever had. Look at that. She's even got the crazy face froze. I'm going to leave it up there for a little bit. I wanted to get into space law so bad, and we just can't. It's like I've got to get the tip in.
Let me take a picture of this because I wanna hold that for later. I mean, seriously, she's a Brit, and she's into space law and Australian. I mean, she's totally my type. She's my type. That because Velma's a lesbian now, so apparently that's not something I can go for.
Except she just has really bad internet connection there. So
you can cancel your Match.com subscription now.
I'm going to. I'm going to go to Iceland, and I'm going to hang out in Reykjavik.
I would.
Oh, crap. Well, let's get back to the boring stories, right? All my other stories were polar bears coming in Iceland. We got a naked moving company here.
what?
Yeah, we got snakes crawling into Russians' mouths. We got banned. Here, this one I want to do. This guy got banned from Tinder for catfishing, but he was catfishing with a baby Yoda doll. Now, Ron, pay attention to this story. Because
I am.
Okay.
Wait, where am I?
Are you sure it's not Ron?
Here we go, Ron. So here's his picture. Right there. You guys see his picture?
Yeah.
What fresh hell was this?
So that is a photoshopped baby Yoda, but he was getting so many hits because the chicks didn't want to fuck him or date him. They wanted to get a hold of that baby Yoda doll.
All right, let me change my Tinder profile real quick here.
But it's clearly not real.
It's clearly not real, but once girls were talking to him for a while and it would come up like, hey, where'd you get that baby Yoda doll? He's like, it's photoshopped. And then they would rip his ass apart and they got him banned.
Why?
Having a misleading.
He does live in Chicago, so that's.
Yep.
I mean, anyone with eyeballs can
see here's a little bit.
photoshopped.
You match with Roz. It's just Photoshop. No, not I mean the Yoda doll. Well, Yoda doll. Yeah. So you put a fake image on your profile. That's literally the definition of catfishing.
Not really.
You're a liar and a sneak, and I'm reporting you, not letting you fool anyone else with your tricks.
So how is this any different than all these filters and apps that women use to make themselves different? It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, a girl
How
will
does
take
it
a
feel,
picture.
Molly?
Yeah, a girl will take a picture and spend the next 2 days trying to make it perfect and then put that up as their profile. And then you meet them and they're actually like 75 and missing an eyeball. I mean, it's the same thing.
Hello there, Mike. How are you doing? Do I look like my picture?
Yes.
It's an actual picture of him.
Yes.
He's
With
not
the start.
lying about what he looks like.
Nope.
And he's photoshopping something that he's interested in into the picture with him, showing his Photoshop skills and his interests.
So he is
What's wrong with
it's proof that he could hold a job as a graphic designer.
Right.
He's employable.
He's passed the first semester of graphic design at any state school.
Are chicks that horny for the Yoda? The baby Yoda?
I wouldn't swipe on someone just because they had a baby Yoda.
Your ass I will lick.
Yeah.
I mean, he's cute.
Well, then you're an anti-Yodite.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
That damn anti-Yodite over there. That's it. Photoshop on the green screen a Yoda for us. So
See how many dates we can get.
I don't
before
know.
this thing's
We
over.
need a woman's opinion, Molly. Are you pissed off?
No.
Ban this guy from ever getting a date because he put a baby Yoda on there?
Yeah, because he could never use like Hinge or OkCupid or Plenty of Fish or Bumble. Yeah, I know that's.
But so these chicks are saying that they only wanted to talk to him for his doll.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty creative, actually. I mean, give the guy credit for thinking outside the box.
So
I
do
would have
I.
been like, oh, you got some mad Photoshop skills. Good job, dude.
Yeah.
And you like Baby Yoda.
Could you Photoshop a personality, bud?
Ohio woman calls the police on some of the penis-shaped meat she bought. Check that out.
Just put it in your mouth like every other piece of meat. Shut up.
So she was worried that it was an
She thought it was
actual penis?
smoked turkey tails, and she was worried that it was a penis.
I
So
would expect a turkey tail to kind of look like
Turkeys have tails.
they fan out really
I just
big.
saw
That
that.
you know when you draw the hand.
I didn't think it was an
That's
actual tail like
Gobble,
a
gobble,
dog,
motherfucker.
like a
That's the
dog
turkey
tail.
tail. So the police got there and they're like, "Yep, that's a dick. That's a dick, all right."
She must have a lot of
They
experience.
sent it in for testing and they found out that it was actually a pigtail.
False advertising again.
So, but I just like that she wanted to get reassured that she wasn't holding a dick. And the cops are like, "Yep, that's a dick right there."
So who paid for the testing on it? Did she or did the taxpayers of
I think
Ohio?
the store was looking at some lawsuit shit and they're like, "Hey, let's test that. We probably mislabeled turkey tails with pork tails."
Another frivolous lawsuit.
But do you really call the police? Mao, you calling the police if you think you got a dick on your plate?
No.
I'm calling the chef.
I got the coolest video on the internet right now. Now this chick's got a set of balls.
I'm scared to see this.
Figuring this is a literal.
This chick has got a set of balls on her. Here we go. Tourist grabs a tiger's testicles and poses for a photo. Oh no, something happened. This is what happens when you get a ton of ads. Here we go.
Sponsored content.
And Shabamo.
What the fuck?
Man, she ain't got nothing on Joe Exotic, I'll tell you that.
Look at that. There's a video, but I can't get the video to work right.
Do we really want to see the video?
I don't know. This is they're calling it animal humiliation, which that's a good set of tiger balls, I would say.
Yeah.
If I was
My
a
question
tiger,
is why isn't he hard now? Because someone's grabbing him by the balls.
look at this chick though. Like the whole video won't play,
Because
but
he doesn't have a sex robot. That's
I
why.
mean she's good looking.
She looks like a sex robot,
Yeah,
And
true.
check this out.
and he's awake
Why is she so near the tiger?
because she's got a death wish. She's waiting for Charles. Charles Bronson's dead, so he can't show up and kill her.
Where is this? Is she one of the?
Thailand.
And Joe
Of course.
Exotic's in prison, so she's kind of on her own.
That is kind of a picture that you'd be like, bet you never held a pair of these.
I mean, that is a Tinder profile right there.
Yeah, that's
I mean, come on.
you're
You-
catfishing me, man.
that's-
You didn't grab a tiger by the sack.
I mean, that's nothing compared to Baby Yoda.
You swiping right on this picture, Ron?
Her grabbing the balls or just her face?
Her face and
Oh.
grabbing the balls.
I mean, it's been a while, so maybe. As long as she washed her hands. Or if she still has a hand after that. I mean, the fucking tiger
Yeah.
might have eaten her.
One wrote, "This is so rude. Tiger did not allow you to touch his privates. You had no right to do it." How do you know what the tiger wanted?
You
Yeah,
could be like, go ahead and feel me up, baby. Mrs.
Yeah.
Tiger ain't giving me nothing.
I'm pretty sure that the tiger would let her know if he didn't want that.
Oh, he let her know.
Tigers have a way of letting you know.
Well-
Don't touch my balls.
Well, he's Tony the Tiger. Maybe he's, it's great. You know, I mean, who knows?
Oh, jeez.
And then everything in that bowl of Frosted Flakes is not milk.
Unless
right, the
tiger's
frosted was something else.
sedated.
Yeah, the park says from now on we'll make sure that no visitor will be able to touch this part of the tiger's body again.
But there's other parts they're going to allow.
One of
There's
those
literally going
chastity
to be
belt?
signs everywhere going,
Don't touch
don't
the
touch
tiger
the tiger's balls.
We thought it was implied by because they're attached to a tiger.
You can catch them by the toe or the tail. Not
Catch
the
them by
balls.
the
It always goes to
Did
some,
Molly tell her one joke of the month?
Got out
we
of the
need
way early.
Molly on the first of the month. You might have 2 jokes this month. You can catch it by the toe, but not by the ball. Molly's becoming a regular comedian over there.
you know, it always goes to the one thing I've always wondered. You know, when they have labels on anything, what actually had to happen in order for that label to be developed? And this is one of those cases. So, you know, when you figure out something's poison, who actually had to drink that the first time in order to determine that it was poison? So is this one of those same situations?
It could be.
You know, I mean, how do you, like first time the settlers came and then some guy ate an onion. Thing was horrible. Eyes watered. Thing was crap. Threw it away. So what took the second guy was probably the bravest because he had to come back and figure out how to do something with the onion, knowing what the first guy had
I
done.
was that hungry.
Right.
You know, they banned lobster in prisons in the 1700s because it was considered cruel and unusual punishment.
Really?
A giant sea bug. Nobody, like if you look at a lobster, be like, fuck it, we'll feed them that thing.
Right. It was
They
cheap at
look-
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look disgusting, and now it's a delicacy.
Now it's $30 a pound. I mean,
Tic Tacs are $60 a pound. They are twice as expensive as Alaskan king crab because they don't weigh anything.
If you're buying a pound of Tic Tacs,
Yeah.
you have a problem.
Ron, I'm going to need your help. You got to tell me what the hell's the matter with David Blaine. Here we go. He decided he's going to hang on to a bunch of balloons, float up in the sky, and then let go and put a parachute on. Have you seen all the weird shit David Blaine's been doing?
I try to
watched
avoid
Up
idiots.
too many times.
I don't get David Blaine.
It's like he's one of those, like a paratrooper in World War I when they didn't actually have planes per se, and he's like dropping bombs on the poor Frenchmen.
I mean, what's the point of this?
What is the point of this? How is this magic?
It's not.
It's showmanship, I guess. So it's similar.
You did it. You did what? You grabbed balloons, floated up. He didn't have the parachute on. He wasn't wearing one when he went up. He actually, during mid-fall, put it on.
Is it just like a lot of his stuff is kind of death-defying stunts?
Delayed gratification.
I saw him try to hold his breath really long one time, and he had to come up for air.
Yeah.
He said he was going to die trying, and that's when I stopped watching him. Because he didn't die trying.
Yeah.
He didn't die. Who the hell you think you are, dude? Die trying. Oh, I missed an opportunity here. It's happening in Malaysia again. Damn it. Everybody's all up in arms because they spray painted a dog.
Oh.
A homeless dog.
What?
Here.
You missed a segue?
I missed my segue.
Oh,
There it is. How awesome is that look, though? They spray painted him like a tiger. The problem is these people shoot tigers from afar because you don't want to get near them. So now this stray dog is running around looking like that.
well, the problem is that he's probably neutered. Otherwise, it would have been a whole different story.
Oh, yeah, somebody would grab him by
Right.
the balls. Oh, because he did DMT with Joe Rogan.
Oh,
I
God.
will adopt this dog under the condition that it has to keep that coat. Got to keep the coat of paint.
It looks pretty cool.
I think it looks cool as hell.
Yeah.
Whoever did that did a nice job.
Ron, you need a dog?
Let things settle down, and then I'm probably thinking about it.
It's even got the white tips like around the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some good airbrush work.
And in Molly, pay attention to this one. UK is on the brink of a pubic lice epidemic as women shun bikini waxes and shaving during the pandemic.
Okay.
Okay.
They said as long as there are humans on the planet, there will be pubic lice. So,
Or any kind of lice.
And apparently a lack of showering.
and a lack of
Right.
showering. So I don't know, Molly, you've kept up and shaved your legs and armpits and everything, but there's a big trend going on that women are not shaving until the lockdown, which lockdown's over, but until everything's over with.
Like not shaving anything?
Yeah, anything.
That would drive me crazy.
So infestations have gone up about 300% of pubic lice.
Is cleanliness also going out the window too? Because people aren't leaving the house, they're not showering as much.
I mean, I don't shower every day, but it's like not one of those things where I let it go for a week. I'll miss like a day if I'm just kind of laying around, you know.
You
But
just
that's
start feeling greasy and gross. You
yeah,
gotta-
yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. They're saying that it might be more dangerous to get rid of the pubic lice than it is to just have them too.
What's the
Why?
benefit of having them?
There's no benefit, but there's really no harm in having them. But shaving and using the shampoo and the chemicals down there can be damaging. So some of the dermatologists just are saying just have them.
But if you shave, doesn't it get rid of them?
No, they
It's
stay.
like
hang on.
in-laws at Christmas. They just
Can't
stick
you
around.
like On The Office, didn't they just put like mayonnaise?
That
to
was
get rid of
head
the
lice. That's not pubic lice.
They're different kind of lice.
Yeah. Looks like black powder in your underwear.
I went to an eye doctor once when I was about maybe 7 or 8, and I got lice in my eyes because they didn't clean their equipment.
Ooh,
Oh.
you got
Yeah.
eye lice?
Yeah, it was fun.
You got eye pubic lice? What'd you have to do with that? Shave your eyelashes and stuff?
No, they gave me like some weird cream, and I couldn't see for a day or two. But I was 7, so I just slept on the pull-out couch in the living room and didn't watch cartoons.
Eye lice.
Well, that's where they say pubic lice can live too. It can live in your eyelashes.
Feeling all kinds of itchy right now.
Yeah,
Are you?
right.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for that story. That's almost as bad as like the spider stories.
Oh,
Okay, pubic lice can live in pubic hair, facial hair, underarm hair, hair on the chest, and eyelashes.
so you could have had pubic lice in your eyes, not eye lice. I mean,
Yeah, you could have.
Could have been pubic lice.
I know, but it's like it comes from that machine where they're like, better now
Well,
or here.
apparently the doctor had his balls on it before you put your eyes on it. That's where the
God
pubic lice
damn
came
you,
from.
Saban!
Did that doctor give you the finger yet? Did he give you the cold finger of justice? The equalizer?
No, I'm more worried about other people who are going to feel my wrath, and then I'll go after him. He's on my purge list.
He's on it. So symptoms are itch in the affected area. Molly, I saw you itching earlier. Inflammation because of itching.
What?
Small drops of blood on your skin due to lice bites.
I'm good.
You're all good?
I'm good.
I was itching my head, and now I really want to itch my
Can
head.
we go back to the sex robots now?
I do have his.
Can't get a disease from them unless you pass them around.
So this has been going a long. How long school been in? A week max?
Yeah.
Maybe 2.
We're having a huge problem with pornography in the virtual school Zoom bombing. People are just joining the Zoom and throwing up porn because all you need is like some simple passcode.
They did that to Tony Evers on one of his
Did they?
yeah, on one of his COVID upcasts, like right at the beginning. Someone hacked in and put porn up instead. That was the most educational one yet.
So for an
No
image photo-
politics.
yeah, easy.
You don't want a reoccurrence of last week, do you?
See, that's why we're not.
It was a
split.
statement of facts. It was not politics. It actually
No,
happened.
but you made your opinion about at its most informational one yet.
Fine. It was Fine. It was the second most informational
Ron's
one.
calling you out.
Ron's on it. Ron's taking no shit. Ron, how long did you go last night? Let's give Ron a
So
little
almost
plug here.
1 o'clock.
Ron was doing a mamathon, raise money. Molly, you can put that up again. For his funeral expenses.
Yes, my funeral expenses because I'm dead. This is a zombie over here.
Your funeral expense responsibilities.
There we go. We'll go with that.
That one works a little better. So
Sure.
chip in, share it. Everybody can lend a helping hand. Let's play a little Would You Rather since
Oh,
I went
boy.
through half my stories and we didn't get our awesome Icelandic, British, Australian, Jewish space lawyer interview that I was so excited about.
Egyptian.
Very, very
Egyptian-
sorry.
Egyptian fugitive.
Fugitive.
She's wanted by death, but that's okay.
I think a lot of people are wanted by death from Egypt.
Have your thumb and first finger glued together for life in the OK sign, or be forced to say thank you before every sentence.
I'm going thank you.
Yeah, I got to go with thank you on that one.
You don't want to be stuck.
It just seems too limiting.
Well, not only that, but people are saying that this is a racist term now.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
yeah,
Good
it is.
point.
But how many people do you get the punch because they'll look at it when you go below?
That is an upside to it.
You get
Didn't
one
consider that.
What's
upside.
up, Seth?
Hey, Seth,
Seth.
how's it going? Once again, my comments are froze. Everything is going great today. All right. Would you rather that your significant other has a huge crush and strong physical attraction to your best friend, or have them absolutely hate each other? So they want to bang your best friend, or they can't stand your best friend.
I've had a friend that I didn't like. I never got along with any of his girlfriends until recently. So I think I'll go with that one.
What one are you going with, Ron?
With the where they hate my best friend.
You'd rather that?
Yeah.
I gotta go with the hate, because otherwise you're just kind of worried all the time.
Yep.
Anytime that person's around, they disappear for 5 minutes, and even though nothing happened, you're still kind of thinking, what if?
Because all it takes, if she's already,
Right.
it takes two people.
Yeah.
And guys are real quick to say yes.
Right.
Oh yeah, I mean, if a woman came up to me and was like, "Excuse me, I'd like to put your penis into me," I would be like, let me think. Yes.
Yeah, if it's the other way around, if I was, if it's the other way, I don't think it would be as threatening.
Okay.
Women are a little more, discerning when it comes to that versus men.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather always eat standing up or always enter your car from the passenger door?
Eat standing up.
Passenger door. Then is
You're
it
thin though.
is it like welded shut like the Dukes of like the General?
No, it's
Lee?
not like a
Is
race
it-
car.
Is it welded shut like a vagina?
That's glue. Come on, different.
Either way, is it
If she really
shut?
wanted to go after it, it had to be welded.
No, I would rather eat standing up. I think that's you can probably get more down. That's what all the pro eaters do anyway.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut.
Yeah. Dig a 30-foot deep hole with a shovel or a 5-foot deep hole with your hands.
Hands.
5 feet? That's getting down there.
Yeah, but I got that issue, so if I use that shovel, it's going to cause more damage to me than if I did it with my hands.
Okay.
Depend. What are we digging through? That might determine the answer.
Oh,
We'll
there
just
you
say the
go.
front lawn. Just go
Front
outside
lawn.
and dig.
See, Seth is right. Eat standing up. You can't get hosed if you're always getting in your car on a passenger side.
Yeah. So where are you going with?
I'm gonna take the 5-foot hole with my hands.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go that too. Molly's got those claws. She could dig with her feet 5 feet just by marching in place. Kick her sandals off.
And all it says is 5 feet deep. It doesn't say how wide it has to be.
Well, exactly. That would be other concern.
Well, how wide you gonna make it?
At least your body width.
Well, yeah, you got to get down there.
If you could do that,
All right.
like a worm.
This was for our Icelandic friend, but polar bears are moving into Iceland, and they give you the top 3 ways to defend yourself in a polar bear attack. And
Gun.
you got the number 1 right here. How to defend yourself in a polar bear attack. Number 1, mace. They say mace. Come on, get out of here. Because number 2 is gun. But I guess
Not a bigger gun.
bigger gun. Mace is don't use the bear mace. Just go with the gun. And number 3 is get naked.
What?
What?
Yes, get naked.
There's a polar bear behind you, Molly.
So you're supposed
Wait,
to.
hold on a second.
There you go. You can put it on the screen. So what they say is to slowly back away while taking off articles of clothing and leaving them in like increments of 5 feet apart. And the polar bear will be curious and smell all of your articles of clothing. And by that time, when you're down to nothing, I guess you're naked in Greenland, which is apparently a blizzard right now, but you're not Iceland. So you're, you got that to deal with next, but you got rid of the first problem.
See, I kind of agree with it. I've used similar tactics to scare off women.
No.
So
Start just backing away and
just getting naked. Not even
You
backing
did the
away.
naked man?
Just any kind of naked. Even walking towards them. That even really scares
Have you ever
me
tried the
more.
naked man move, Ron?
No, never. I usually I can't perform sexually and they get turned off and
The
run
naked,
away. So
the naked man is. This is how you get out of like going to dinner or whatever. You have it. You go over. I would probably do it at my own house, but if a chick comes over to your apartment and you're about to leave for dinner, if she uses the bathroom or something, when she comes out, you're butt naked, and it goes one of 2 ways.
True.
I
The
wouldn't.
end of
I
the
wouldn't do that though because
You
I'm
wouldn't risk
fat.
it?
No, I'm fat and I want to go eat.
Well, it depends who's paying.
That's
Right.
another thing. Yeah.
I mean, if you're paying, it's a totally valid move. But if you're not,
Molly's done the naked man to me.
What?
I'm hot. I'm just hot. I've come
No,
out.
excuse me, will I bend over and pick this up?
Like not to get
Bang and
out of
snap.
anything. To get out of anything.
Seth tried it. It worked kind of. How does it kind of work? It's usually she runs out screaming or she jumps on top. Seth, we're gonna need some explanation.
And
Molly,
with
send
the send Seth the link. With
the
the thing
link.
The thing about it with the polar bear, though, is what you need to do is when you get down to your underwear, you just let one rip, a real bad one, and then put it down on the ground, and then when it smells it, it'll run away. Especially from my family. We can't hold anything in that we eat, and it comes out in a horrible
But a
fashion.
polar bear may think that tastes
It might
good.
be. What if it's mating season? Maybe that's some sort of like,
Yeah, maybe it's not looking to eat you.
Yeah.
What happens after I eat a box of Auntie M's pretzel dogs is not considered mating season for anyone.
Well, you're going to have a box of those out in the wild where polar bears are?
Yes.
I mean, I guess. All right.
He's always got a box of them with him.
I suppose.
Molly, you
Or I
send him the link?
DoorDash
I
him.
want to hear the Naked Man.
Toward
I will.
Well, we're on the Naked Man. That was a great time. I just got the look. I'm not
I
getting the
am
Naked
sending
Man
it.
from her. I'm not getting the Naked Man tonight.
No, you're getting
All
it.
right.
You got to work for this. Look.
Live an additional 10 years at the top of your game, or 30 additional years in which you have the moments of brilliance amid trials and tragedies.
top of the game, without a doubt.
Just 10
Yeah.
extra years.
Yeah, I don't want to add any further years to this trip than I have to. So 30 years, it seems too much.
I think I'm on borrowed time as it is. I thought I'd be dead by 25, and I'm 41 now. So
Well,
You'll
10,
get
10
to
years would be
100.
good for you. See?
yeah, so just make me suffer some more.
Yeah, but if you're at the top of your game,
Fair enough. I mean, well, I don't even know if I've ever hit the top of my game yet.
You haven't peaked yet.
Yeah.
well, you still got 10 years on top of whenever that comes. You're in good shape.
You had to have a combo. So you sat there having that conversation butt naked?
Did she have a dry coochie or what?
We need to talk about pubic life, Seth. It stays with you forever.
Still in your eyes.
It's still in your eyes.
Yep, I can't see anything right now.
Would you rather have arms that hang to the ground or be 7 feet tall with your legs only being 2 of the 7 feet? So
Oh,
all
geez.
torso.
Like me.
You'd never, yeah, I'm all torso too. You'd never find pants that fit.
My back would want the arms to the ground. That way I don't have to bend over to pick up anything.
I would like that for basketball.
Oh, get
Yeah,
your-
I couldn't do the 7 because I'm 6'3" as it is now, and my pants are only like a 32 length. So I'm all torso as it is. So
I'm a 38 30.
you have 30. Oh my god, and I'm a 32. Jesus,
Yeah.
my waist is a lot bigger than yours though.
My arms are the same length as my legs. I can just take one off and stick and move them like a crash test.
When did you even take the time to figure that out?
You
Tom's
just
a
do this.
Mr.
Sure.
Potato Head.
Oh, I just blew up my hammy. Oh, Mal, you're going to be rubbing my ass later. I just blew up my hammy, stretching my leg.
You are so old.
So penicillin will fix that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can feel the heat and the heartbeat.
You literally just straightened your leg and
Oh, yeah, but I did it fast.
don't do that.
I'm stuck here. How's the show been going today, Ron? The show has been on fire.
He just gave you a thumbs up.
All right. Hold on. Let's grab another one of these since I'm out of stories here. Would you rather fall down and get picked up by your ears or your hair?
One's kind of kinky, one's kind of painful.
Hair because I'm already losing it as it is.
I'd say hair.
Say hair too. I got sensitive ears right now.
Yes.
You even look at my ears and I'm on top of you. Would you rather have a first date find in your car your stash of used Kleenex or your stash of used dental floss? Who the fuck is flossing in the car? Who wrote this card is my question.
Not me.
You have dental floss in your car?
Not that I know of.
I don't even have dental floss in my fanny pack.
You have a fanny pack?
Yeah, it's right there on the table.
Yeah.
It's European. Very big in
It's
Iceland
silent.
right now.
Ron's jealous of the fanny pack, big time. I can get one made up for you, Ron. All right.
What?
Oh, we were talking about my fanny
He's
pack.
going to get a
No.
fanny pack made
No,
up.
thank you.
Would you rather get
Too
a
late.
ticket for going 1 mile per hour over the speed limit or for driving too slow?
Well, I already drive too slow most of the time, so
So do I.
Yeah.
1 hour.
1
or
mile.
1 mile per hour over. Who would give a speeding ticket for that?
I don't even think they go that low. I think you got to be going 6 over.
Cedarburg would. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Especially during one of the festivals. After a few beers, you get out of there at 25. It's 25.
I can't imagine a 1 over speeding ticket would be that terrible. And I can't stand driving really slow. So I think I'd pick the 1 over.
Would you rather forage for food that is guarded by hornets or rattlesnakes?
Are we talking murder hornets?
It just says hornets, so I
Hornet.
guess it could be.
I'll go hungry.
Well, rattlesnakes. I mean, if you don't disturb either, you probably can get the food. Rattlesnakes, hornets, as long as you kind of keep to yourself, no eye contact.
Eye contact with 7,000 hornets.
Just
All right, guys, I'm not looking at you, and you're not looking at me. And
Right, mind your own business. Mind
Every
your
single
business.
one of them.
You.
see what you do is you just slowly start stripping and backing away.
And then,
You're good.
and then until they drop
joke
acid
number
at the end.
2 for the month in the same show,
Molly, you're getting your own show coming up.
No.
the
You're
Molly
getting the-
Files.
You're getting a spinoff.
You've been launched.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Holy crap. Okay. Would you rather be lost where there are no street signs to point the way or no people to ask? I'm not asking people anyway, so
No, I'm not asking
I'm not
people.
asking anybody. Yeah, but
That's
it's
a man
GPS.
thing.
Or a compass. See,
But if there's no
you got a compass?
on your phone.
Oh,
if
Who
there's
can read
no
a fucking
people,
compass?
North,
What kind
south,
of
west,
town are you
east.
driving
Pretty
into?
easy.
I'd be a little scared of the ghost town.
all right,
My
Ron.
question is how would you get through a snowstorm in Iceland with no internet?
Yeah, there you go. You could be in Iceland looking for Heather.
I think Ron's he's asking for personal reasons.
Yeah.
I sure am.
So, Ron, what happened with your mamathon last night?
I started getting sick near the end, so I had to call it, and the views were dwindling because people aren't usually on that late because we're all old, and we raised about $550, I think.
Hey,
But-
that's pretty good.
That's we need another $5,000. So if there's any rich people who are willing to do that whole thing with Robert Redford and Demi Moore, I forget the name of the movie.
Indecent Proposal?
Yeah, I will gladly send Missy, my co-host, over. Or if I have to, I guess.
Fuck it, I'll throw in Molly. Molly, go get it.
Woohoo!
Woo! You got another $18 coming your way, Ron.
If I whore out, I charge by the pound. So
For you or them?
me.
Okay.
Me? All right. Well, everybody, it's been fun. Next week, we're going to have Elle May back in the studio. I don't know if she's going to be coming or Skyping in. Molly's working on that. Make sure you go to Wisconsin Podcast Association. Check our page. Vote for us for Best Comedy Podcast. Vote for Ron. Sorry, Seth. I got to plug my own shit on here. Or I plug you. We got put in the same category, unfortunately.
But go watch Sweats and Suits.
But go watch in Sweats and Suits. When they
Vote
put
for us.
something out now, come on, guys. Get something going for me.
They just dropped something today.
I've been busy.
Well, that's not their fault.
Okay. Well, then I'll go check it out. Check out Utterly Insane Asylum for Best Sci-Fi. Voting will end in about a week. And
15th. Yep.
15th. So, Mike, thanks for coming on. Ron,
Thanks
thanks
for
for
having me.
saving this disaster once again. The right-hand Ron himself, Molly, get ready to make me $18. Remember, universe, we're not good enough.
Thanks for tuning in, universe.